And viewers, a powerful earthquake has jolted Myanmar, a magnitude of 7.7 and 6.4. Earthquakes have struck Myanmar according to the United States Geological Survey, with reports of strong tremors felt in Thailand and elsewhere in the region. According to the USGS, the first tremor hit 16 kilometers northwest of the city at a depth of 10 kilometers at about 12:50 p.m. local time today. These are the visuals that are coming in. We also have a report over it. Let's listen in.
Well, this was an absolutely huge shock here. I was sitting at home and then I heard what sounded like ticking, and I thought maybe it was the washing machine, but I got up to have a look and the washing machine wasn't on, and it was then that I realized that I was swaying and I was becoming dizzy. And then I heard people shouting and it became clear what it was. So as you can see around me, even now it's probably 45 minutes on from what happened. People are still out here. These are shop workers, restaurant workers, people from condos, residents, and nobody knows what's going on. No one really wants to go back in, not sure if the buildings are even safe. It went on for, it must have been 5 minutes, perhaps. It felt like it. And I'm still quite shaken by it. I mean, I've been in Bangkok nearly 30 years now. We've had aftershocks before from events in say, Myanmar, but I've never known one as big as this.
And my colleague Vishal Vivek joins me for more on this. Vishal, do tell us more details about this twin earthquake.
So it started with a 7.7 earthquake in Myanmar. This is what the US Geological Survey organization is saying. And just 12 minutes later, another earthquake of about 6.4 magnitude struck. And that resulted in a strong tremor in Thailand as well. So the epicenter of the quake lies somewhere between Myanmar and Thailand, and we all know that Myanmar is not equipped to handle an disaster of this magnitude. It's a poor nation. It's one of the poorest nations in Asia. It's been hit by several years of civil war. Thousands of people have been killed. And it's also under military rule, and that has not been stable. So all of that will have to be seen. The country will have to be brought up from the ground, because so far there are no reports of any deaths, but the 7.7 magnitude is a lot. And there are reports coming in from Bangkok as well, which say that about 50 people are stuck near a building because it collapsed, and some 4 to 5 dozen people could be stuck under the rubble of the building. So these are reports that are yet to be confirmed. So far there are no confirmation as to how many people have been killed, but there are some strong images coming in, strong visuals coming in, showing the extent of the damage. The historic city of Mandalay in Myanmar was also hit. There are reports coming in that say that some historical structures have been damaged, but a lot of visuals are coming in from Bangkok which show that people have flooded the streets. There are mass evacuations going on. The airport has been shut, and the trading in Bangkok has also stopped. Some of the trains have also stopped functioning. So the measures have been put in place in Bangkok, but on the other hand, Myanmar, as I mentioned, is not equipped to handle an earthquake of this magnitude. So it will have to be seen how it unfolds in the few minutes from now.
Right, Vishal, while we are still waiting for the official figures to come out, we can see in the visuals, the damage at this level. Buildings are collapsing. Do tell us about what the authorities have told the people over there. What kind of caution the authorities are pressing in?
So the authorities, as I mentioned, have been putting in these measures. They have been telling people to evacuate the buildings. A lot of these visuals clearly show that buildings were shaking violently. Some of these buildings had swimming pools on the top, and they were spilling water from there. So you can see from a distance, from about half a kilometer away, that these buildings are shaking. So that shows the extent of the earthquake's magnitude. So 7.7, as I mentioned, is a devastating magnitude. Magnitude such as 7 and above can result in deaths of thousands of people. So far, none of those reports are coming in. We'll have to wait for that, but the measures are underway. And as I mentioned, Thailand is sort of equipped to handle this because it's a developing nation. It's the capital that is mostly struck by this is a quite well-to-do place, and on the other hand, Myanmar is a poor nation. So what kind of authorities, what kind of actions the authorities need to take in Myanmar, that will have to be seen, because it's ruled by several factions, several military rulers are there. There is a separatist organization as well, separatist government as well. So probably all of them will have to coordinate and come together for this national disaster, because 7.7, as I mentioned, is a big magnitude. It could have resulted in deaths of probably thousands of people.
Right, Vishal, thank you so much for giving us all those details. Viewers, strong magnitude earthquakes jolting Myanmar and nearby areas. You can see the visuals on your screens. Unbelievable visuals coming in from Myanmar and the neighboring areas. Thank you so much for watching this bulletin, but we'll slip into a very short break, leaving with those visuals. And before leaving you with these visuals, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has also reacted to these earthquakes. He said, and I quote, concerned by the situation in the wake of the earthquake in Myanmar and Thailand, praying for the safety and well-being of everyone, India stands ready to offer all possible assistance in this regard. Asked our authorities to be on standby. Also asked the MEA to remain in touch with the governments of Myanmar and Thailand. There you go, the Indian Prime Minister raising a helping hand towards the Myanmar and Thailand governments.